Hey guys, your girl here, Tanisha, guys. So why did I decide to work from home, guys? Now, the problem with having a job to me was that I couldn't seem to have enough time to do what I wanted to do, right? It always was, I gotta go to work, come home, do a little bit of stuff that I needed to do for me and my family, and then rush back to work to be there for 8 to 10 hours. So, I hated that, guys. Now, before I started working and actually having a job, I went to school. I went to school for about 6 years. I got my associate's degree and I got my bachelor's degree in psychology and liberal arts. So, after, I was excited to get a job because that's all I knew. So I was excited to get a job, and I said, you know what? I want to be a social worker. I want to help people, I want to help people solve their problems. And, once I became a social worker, and then after, right, with being a social worker, I saw that I really wasn't helping people solve their problems. I was just helping people stay on the government, which was crazy. So I was like, well, I'm not really doing what I thought I was going to be doing as a social worker. So 2 years went by, I kind of got burnt out. Then the management changed, the supervisor changed. Then, I felt like, you know what? I'm not living a fulfilled life. I'm not really doing what I truly want to do. So my cousin introduced me to the network marketing industry. And she said, listen, we got to leave something for our kids. We got to be able to leave a legacy, for our children. And if we don't, guess what? Nobody will. So I took a look at it and I joined. And, I went to the meetings. I went to the conventions. I spoke to some of the millionaires, spoke to some of the leaders there. And, they basically told me that, if you don't create your own economy, you will never have nothing worth living for. And that stuck with me until this day. And this was almost 6 years ago. And it stuck with me to this day because this is so true, guys. If you don't create your own future, if you don't create your own economy, if you don't create your own money, guys, we will always depend on our jobs. We will always depend on the government. We will always depend on tax money. We will always depend on an outside force to take care of us instead of us taking care of ourselves. And then when you create your own economy, right, or you create your own income, you create your own future, you only have you to point to blame, and you only have you to point to for your success. So that eliminates the headache of, oh, the government didn't pay me this week, or I didn't get my social security this week, or I didn't get my paycheck this week, because you're solely dependent on you. Okay, you're dependent on you to create. You depend on you for your failure. You depend on you for your success. So that kind of eliminates a lot of headache of dependency, on people, guys. So, I decided to work from home, guys, because now I was able to be home more with my kids, be home more with my spouse, be able to travel and go where I want to go, do what I want to do, and create my own income, create my own economy. That's why I tell people about Amazon. I tell people about the 4% group. I tell people about TLC because, guys, those businesses allow you to create your own economy, your own income, your own money flow, your own thoughts, guys. As kids, we dreamed, right? We dreamed of being a doctor. We dreamed of having a fairy tale wedding. We dreamed, guys, right, of being on the beach and, doing what we want to do. But as an adult, we forgot about our dreams and we just focused on the bills. Who wants to focus on bills their whole life? Who wants to worry about money their whole life? I don't. So I decided, guys, to literally take my life by the throat, choke it, and say, I got to do something better for me and my kids, guys. And if I didn't decide to do something better, guess what? My kids won't have a better future. This is why people who are poor continue to be poor. People that are rich will continue to be rich because we instill this stuff and our beliefs into our children. So if my cousin never introduced me to the network marketing industry, or if she never introduced me into building my own economy, guys, I wouldn't even be doing this video. I wouldn't even be with this water right now. I wouldn't be able to travel with my family, guys, because I would be chained to a job and dependent on someone else to create a future for me. See, a job is simply this, guys. You're helping someone else create their future. You're helping someone else live out their dream. So when are you going to start to live out your dream? When are you going to have others buy into your vision? When are you going to say, the time is now for me to start working for me? When am I going to stop playing the blame game? When am I going to point to me for my success? When am I going to point to me for my failure? Instead of always pointing at other people, my husband, my father, my job, my church. When are you going to take responsibility and say, you know what? I got to create something for my kids. My kids depend on me. Whatever I do, guess what? It's going to trickle down to your kids. And then it's going to trickle down to your grandkids and your great-grandkids. I'm telling you, guys, this is how this shit works. These palm trees are so nice. These palm trees are so nice. Okay? And this is serene stuff, guys. These are environments that people wish they could be in. This water, guys, is flipping amazing. Okay? This is some nice water, guys. When you think of water, and when you think of waterfalls, guys, you think of serene places. You think of great places. You know, it takes you to, you know, a mindset of positivity, and it takes you to a mindset of relaxation. But here's the thing, guys. Most people are only around negativity. Most people are only around hate. Most people are only around people who are pulling them down like crabs. Guys, when are you going to say, enough is enough? I need to create my own. I'm getting rid of all these negative people in my life. I'm getting rid of all the bad stuff in my life. See, I decided that. I had to get rid of friends, right? So I can work from home successfully. Because I had friends that saying, oh, that shit ain't going to work. And guess what? They still broke. They still on their 9 to 5. And I'm here. What happened, babe? With daddy? With daddy? Where were you going? Oh, you was going to get me? So this is my baby. Say hi, Shy.
Hi.
Hi. So these are the things, guys, that you look forward to. This type of water. Look at this, guys. I had to get rid of negative friends that, I had to get rid of negative friends who said my business won't work, and they still work their 9 to 5 and they broke. I had to get rid of negative friends who said my marriage wouldn't work. But guess what? They single, struggling, trying to pay bills. So guys, I'm telling you, when you make a decision to create your own, when you make a decision to be better, when you make a decision that you're going to want more and do more and be more so you can have more, then I'm telling you guys, your children, spouses will appreciate you more because now you have more time to do the things that matter. Now you have time to do the things that matter, like this. So life is to be lived, guys, not struggle. Life is to be happy, not mad. Life is to be won, not lost. So it's time to win, my friends. It's really, truly time to win. If you never do nothing different, guys, nothing different will happen. If you always say, I don't have the money to start, you're going to always say, I don't have the money to start. If you never change your belief, you will never change your belief. If you don't start today, guys, you won't start today. And you won't start tomorrow. You just got to make a conscious decision that I'm going to jump in, I'm going to take the biggest risk of my life, and I'm going to take my life by the throat, choke the shit, and I'm going to pull something, or I'm going to squeeze something great out of it. The choice is yours, guys. I made the choice 5 years ago. So I'm here now. Let's win, guys. Let's win. Let's win, guys. Let's win. Make sure you follow me. CEO Tanisha Marie on Snapchat. and Coach Tanisha Marie on Instagram. And if you want to know how I'm getting 5 income streams right now, guys, okay, go to Tanisha'sPassiveIncome.com. See you soon.